Hey everyone, what day is it today? Thursday. Remember to stick your tongue out. Thursday, that's mother th. It's Thursday, May 28th, and we'll go ahead and do our date, okay? 28 is a 2 and an 8, around and back on a railroad track, 2, 2, 2. And 8. Make an S, and don't be late. Hurry back up to make an 8. Okay? And we know, because we're smart people, that is really not a 2 and an 8, it's a 20, because we have two groups of 10. We have two tens frames, and we know that 10 plus 10 equals 20. So we need to add a dot for today, which makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make an S, don't be late. Hurry back up to make an 8. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 is two groups of 10. Yeah, around and back on a railroad track. 2, 2, 2. Two groups of 10 plus 8. Make an S and don't be late. Hurry back up to make an 8. I didn't connect there. And 8 ones. 2 10s plus 8 ones. All right. Mr. Larry should be about heading out the door for a dentist appointment, and I need to go to the grocery store today. And it was very rainy before, but now it looks like the sun is out. So, I don't know, maybe we'll have some nice weather. But I did hear thunderstorms for the afternoon, so I don't know. Okay, Mr. Larry's leaving, so I'm waving bye. Bye, Mr. Larry. Have a fun dentist appointment. Glad it's you and not me. Okay, so what have we got going on today? I promised you we're going to do letter cards, so let's go ahead and do that before I have a fun story to read to you today. Phone, P-H, phone, P-H, chair, C-H, chef, C-H, chair, chef, C-H, mother, T-H, thimble, T-H, like in Thursday. Mother, thimble, T-H, bat, b, apple, a, or a. House, H, house, H. Leaf, L, leaf, L. Nest, N, nest, N. Mitten, M, mitten, M. Table, T, table, T. Octopus, octopus, O, or O. Kite, K, kite, K. Rabbit, R, rabbit, R. Cup, C, mice, C. Cup, mice, C. Socks, S. Nose, S. Sock, nose, S. Dog, D, dog, D. Goat, G, goat, Giraffe, G. Goat, giraffe, G. Fish, F. Fish, F. Wagon, W, wagon, W. Igloo, I, or I. Zipper, Z, zipper, Z. Queen, that's not queen. I'm looking at it backwards from you because I'm looking into the computer. Pig, P, pig, P. Umbrella, U, umbrella, U. Queen, Q, queen, Q. See, the P and the Q kind of look alike, and it's hard to see. To me, this one, if I cover that little tail there with my finger, to me it looks like a P, and this one looks like the Q, but I know it's backwards because I'm looking at me. Box, X, box, X, ed, e, ed, e, or e. Yarn, ya, y, yarn, ya, y. Jam, j, jam, j. Valentine, v, Valentine, v. So, what's new in your world? In my world, my nose looking still very bright red, and I found another red shirt to go with it today, so I'd match. In my world, my nose is starting to peel, so I just keep putting stuff on it, like lotion on it, to keep the skin underneath protected, because it's not good to get sunburned, because then you peel and you're losing a layer of skin, and then when you're old like me, you get brown spots, and that's no fun. Nobody likes brown spots. Not freckles, but brown spots. And those are called age spots, but actually what it is sun damage. So when you go outside, you should wear sunscreen, which I forgot to do when I went out on the boat, because I'm, what? Silly. You got it. That's me. All right. Something we haven't done in a while. Ready? Let's do days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 All right. Let's try another one, because you need to know this stuff. And you guys know it if you just sing it. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Then you turn around. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Then you sit back down. We only did it twice. That's okay. All right, let's do our other song that we just learned. I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Ouch! He stung me. I'm squishing up the baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm squishing up the baby bumblebee. Ick, he's all over me. I'm wiping off the baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm wiping off the baby bumblebee. Now my mommy won't be mad at me. I like that song. And you can make up whatever hand movements you want to do. I mean, this is, you've got a bumblebee in your hand or a bug in your hand, and of course squishing is like that. But you can wipe him wherever you want, on your pants or wherever. On your brother's shirt or your sister's shirt. Go ahead. Works for me. A bedtime for Bear. Now, this is not the same bear as Bear and Mole's Adventure, which, by the way, I wanted to tell you guys, when I was out walking the girls last evening, I saw a dad and a little guy, and the dad was holding on to the little boy's bicycle, and the little boy, and he looked to be like he maybe just turned 4. He had a teeny little bicycle, and he was just a small guy. And the dad was holding on to the back seat, and he kind of wiggled and wobbled and wobbled and wiggled and wiggled and wobbled and that kind of thing. And then he wanted to get off because he kind of stopped. And so the dad said, well, let's just try it one more time. We'll go back home. And all of a sudden I heard, I'm doing it! And then I heard from Mom or Dad, I don't know who it was, because by that time I was getting kind of far away. I heard, "Yay, you're doing it!" So another little one, like you guys, has learned to ride their two-wheeler. And that's a good thing. Balance is a good thing. We need it all through our lives. Balance. Practice balancing on one leg or the other. See how far you get. See how long you can make it. Practice balancing on that bicycle or that scooter like Will. Or practice doing something. You know, you should do that. I practice all the time. I forgot to bring my painting upstairs again, though. I'm sorry. I'll get it tomorrow. I promise. Scout's honor. I'll probably forget. You know me. Okay. A bedtime for Bear. Now, this is a different bear, and he has a different friend, a mouse. And it is definitely bedtime. He's got his little bed cap on. So we'll see. This book is by Bonny Becker, and it's illustrated by Kady MacDonald Denton. So let's see. It just looks like there's it's sort of a tan colored page. And it's got some leaves on it, but those are hard to see. I'll put it up. Maybe you can just catch one in the light. And again, this is one of those watercolory books. It's not that bright, bold color like my red shirt or like this orange slice. They're watercolors. So bedtime for Bear. Everything had to be just so for Bear's bedtime. His glass of water had to sit on the exact right spot on his bedstand. His favorite pillow must be nicely fluffed. His nightcap needed to be snug. And most of all, it had to be quiet. Very, very quiet. And there's a sign on the door that says, "Do not disturb." It had to be very quiet. I like it quiet when I sleep. I also like it very dark. Well, now one evening, Bear was hanging out, just sitting, reading a book by his fireplace, warming his little tootsies. Tootsies are toes. Nice house. Well, Bear heard a tap, tap, tapping on his front door. A tap, tap, tapping. When he opened the door, there stood Mouse, small and gray and bright-eyed, and he clasped a tiny suitcase or luggage in his paw. Bear looks like me. He's got glasses on. He's looking over those glasses. So here he is. He's at the door. There's this nice fire. What do you think Mouse wanted with his suitcase? I think he wanted to come in. "I'm here to spend the night," exclaimed Mouse with a happy wiggle of his little whiskers. He had wiggling whiskers. "Surely we agreed on next Tuesday," protested Bear. "No," said Mouse, "you most definitely said tonight." "Oh," said Bear. So there's Mouse all ready to spend the night, and here's Bear saying, "No, I don't think that's the right day." But Mouse insists. Bear had never had an overnight guest before. Guests could quite possibly mess things up and make noise, and Bear needed quiet. Absolute quiet at bedtime. Even so, Bear and Mouse enjoyed an evening of checkers and warm cocoa, and soon it was time for bed. So they were playing checkers and drinking hot cocoa. That sounds good, except it's too hot out for that today. "Remember, I must have absolute quiet," reminded Bear. "Oh, indeed," said Mouse. So there they are, headed up to bed, Bear being a very nice host and carrying Mouse's suitcase for him. Excuse me. Bear set out a glass of water, adjusted his nightcap, fluffed his favorite pillow, and climbed in to bed. So he sets out his water and he adjusts his nightcap. Now, I don't know anybody who wears a nightcap, but back in the day, they used to wear them because their heat wasn't very good and that kept their heads warmer. He fluffed his favorite pillow and he climbed into bed. He closed his eyes. Bristle, bristle, bristle. Bear heard a noise. It was Mouse brushing his teeth. Ahem! Bear cleared his throat in a reminding sort of way. Most sorry, said Mouse. Bear closed his eyes again. Look how he looks in that picture. He looks kind of annoyed, angry. You're making noise. Quiet. Hum-pa-pum, Mouse hummed while he put on his nightshirt. Pa-pum. He looks happy, doesn't he? Singing a little happy tune there. I can't see if I've got that. Yeah. He looks happy. He's just singing a little tune. Absolute quiet, muttered Bear most patiently. Deepest apologies, said Mouse. Let's see what happens next. Creak, squeak, rattle went Mouse's bed as he hopped in. Bear jammed his pillow over his ears, gritted his teeth, and closed his eyes. He was just about to drift off when, look at where Mouse's bed is. It's in the dresser drawer, in the nightstand drawer. So he's just about asleep. Good night, Bear, Mouse called softly. Bear tried to pretend he was asleep. Good night, Mouse called a little louder. My ears are highly sensitive, cried Bear. Really? How interesting, Mouse said. How does Bear look there? Still a little bit annoyed. Can you hear this? Mouse mumbled He mumbled into his pillow. Yes! Amazing. How about this? Mouse said from under his pillow. How about this? Quiet! Mouse slipped under his blankets, crawled to the bottom of his bed, and whispered, Can you hear? Silence! Bear roared. Bear is not having any part of this. Mouse slid from his bed, went into the closet, and said in the tiniest possible voice into the farthest, darkest, teeniest possible corner of the closet, Surely you can't hear. See, here's Mouse in the closet in the teeniest, tiniest corner. Will this torment never cease? Wailed Bear. Oh my goodness, he looks very tormented. He's going, oh! Sorry, Bear. Good night, Bear, whispered Mouse, tiptoeing back into bed as quiet as a mouse. Bear fluffed his favorite pillow, adjusted his nightcap, and waited. I guess you can see that. I'm trying to look. But there was no more sound from Mouse. At last, it was very, very quiet. Can you see Mouse over here in the little drawer? Yeah, it looks like he's asleep. Bear, though, is still awake. Bear heard a shuffling sound. Mouse, is that you? No answer. Bear heard a crick, crick, crick on the floorboards. "I know it's you." No answer. "You can't fool me," Bear growled, but he didn't sound very certain. Bear heard a low, moaning noise. "Mouse?" Silence. How does Bear look now? He looks a little bit scared, I think. Bear was sure something rustled on the floor. I'm trying to see if you can see the whole picture there. He was sure he was hearing things. And he yelled, "Mouse! Wake up!" And look at poor Mouse, startled right out of his sleep. Mouse stumbled out of bed, small and gray and sleepy-eyed. "What is it?" But Bear couldn't see any rustly, moaning sort of thing in his room. His room looked quiet, just like it always looked. "Nothing," lied Bear, still clutching his blanket to his chin. "I must have been talking in my sleep." Bear chuckled, but it was rather quavery. He laughed a little, but he was uncertain. "Ah," said Mouse with a glance at Bear. A glance is a look, a quick look. A glance. So there's Bear and Mouse. Both out of bed now. "Could I just peek under your bed?" asked Mouse. "Sometimes I like to check for things, you know." "Well, if you insist," said Bear. "Nothing," said Mouse from under the bed. "There's nothing under there." Let's see. Nothing under the bed. "You'll want to check behind the curtains, I suppose," Bear said. "All cleared, all clear," declared Mouse a moment later. He's behind the curtains. "You'd better check the closet," offered Bear. "Then you won't be the least bit nervous." Mouse came out of the closet, dusting his paws. "Not a thing." "Thank you, Bear. Good night." "Wait!" said Bear. "You want a bedtime story, I expect," said Bear. "For your nerves." "For my nerves?" Mouse said. "Oh, indeed, I'm quite shaken." Poor Mouse was sort of scared. That's what shaken means. But do you think it was really Mouse that was scared, or was it Bear? I think Bear was, and poor Mouse was just saying, "Oh, I know you're scared, but I'm going to help you out here." Then, with an eager flick of his tail, he settled on Bear's favorite pillow. And the bear told him all about the adventures of the brave, strong bear and the very frightened. Here he is settling on the pillow. And the very frightened little mouse. So there they are together, Bear telling Mouse the story of how the big, strong bear that was very brave helped him. Now soon Bear began to yawn, and Mouse yawned too. "Good night, Bear," said Mouse. "Good night, Mouse," Bear mumbled. They do look sleepy now, don't they? Then Bear began to snore loudly. But Mouse just smiled. And soon, Mouse and Bear were fast asleep. So they found a happy way to help each other. It was really Bear that was scared, but Mouse helped him out, and he didn't let on really to Bear that he knew that he was scared. So that's my story for today. I've got another one for you tomorrow. You know I do. I have quite a few books here to read, so we'll continue on as long as they hold out. In the meantime, make Thursday a great day. Go outside and enjoy the sun if you can do it. And be safe. Remember to wash your hands, social distance from people that aren't in your family, and be really good. And in the meantime, I will see you tomorrow for someone's birthday and also our special Day of the Week song. All right? Talk to you then. Bye.